Harvard Common Press is a 35-year-old cookbook publishing company. It was founded in 1976 on the Common in Harvard, Massachusetts. Bruce bought the company in 1981 and really grew the backlist of titles from about 5 to 7 to over 150 today.
Well, a publisher's role is changing drastically today. We are co-founders of the first ever cookbook conference. We are the founders of the 2 major Facebook groups. So we're very deeply into the food world. And we have actually decided to take our expertise in the world of food and to use that expertise in a number of different ways.
Boston is becoming very big for innovation, but for food, we felt that a lot of entrepreneurs lacked that kind of community that they could reach out to. And so we began the Food Loft and said we are building something that is meant to foster innovation for food entrepreneurs. The response thus far has been incredible. We have 3 co-working companies that work out of the space. Bakeopedia, which is growing into the leading baking resource online for all things baking. Culture Cheese Magazine is another that's right behind us here. They are the leading information online and off for cheese information. Nosh on it.
They serve up a daily recipe from a food blogger. So we can have a relationship with Nosh on it where we help them build their food blogger base. They help us build our food blogger base. So that's a classic example of the kind of relationships we're looking for in the Food Loft.
There are a few perks to working in the Food Loft and to being part of what we consider a food community here. The first that we've been touching on is obviously the ability to network and meet with other entrepreneurs to come and get strategic advice and expertise. The other is that while we're not an incubator or an accelerator or anything of that sort, we do want to work closely with the companies that are here to help them realize their potential. We're going to be having events that cater to the community, and so being a Food Loft company is definitely a part of that. We also have the typical business services you would expect, a mailing and shipping room if people need to do that, printers, copiers, conference rooms, high-speed internet. It's also not your typical co-working space.
We had sanded the floors and there were no rugs on the floor, and we have 5,000-6,000 square feet here. And I happened at the time to have found out about a town in Mexico called Teocaltitan. And all they do there, they're like 200 or 300 weavers, and they weave these magnificent rugs. As a result of going to Mexico, I also started collecting other arts and crafts, their pottery and their wood carvings, and you'll see a lot of that around the office.
I think there's a lot of creativity here. I think it's more than just a desk.
So we hope that the Food Loft will actually generate more activity in the food economy in Boston, and that more companies will be created in Boston because the Food Loft is here to help.
You're really not alone. There are a lot of people out there trying to do similar things to what you're doing, so come join us and be part of this.
It's just so exciting, and that can't go away. That won't go away.